Join me today and welcome to the beautiful Casa. To share with you one of our top luxury listings.
Hello everyone, Sarah Breitlander here, co-owner of Krain Luxury Real Estate, and today I am coming to you from the thriving beach town of Tamarindo. As many of you know, we have an office here in Tamarindo in the Guanacaste region of Costa Rica. And today, you may notice, this is not my office. We are in another amazing office. Please meet Martin and Fernanda. Thank you for having me today at your office.
Thanks for having me.
These are the owners of Habitante, a company here, and I'm excited. This is a very special episode we're doing today because it's twofold. Number one, we're going to introduce our newest luxury listing, which I'm so excited about, pre-construction, and these are the owners. And then also, because we have partnered up and found this amazing team, which is a husband and wife team, and you know I like husband and wife teams, it's also an opportunity for our other clients because this couple owns this amazing company that can build the home of your dreams, if it's not this particular listing, elsewhere in Costa Rica. So this is twofold. This is a twofold episode. So without further ado, let's get started. I want to introduce Martin and Fernanda. So if you could please kind of introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about you guys, where you're from, and your company here.
Okay, sure. My name is Martin LaChapelle. I'm originally from Montreal, Canada. So I've been in Tamarindo for over 2 years now. And I'm a builder and a developer also. I've done a lot of projects in Canada, now doing them in Costa Rica. And I actually met my wife, Fernanda, who's an architect, and one of the first projects that we did. So we were working together and yada, yada.
Yeah.
Like,
one thing led to another.
One thing led to another, and we got married in January, and we now work together on different projects where Fernanda designs and I build.
Correct. I'm Fernanda Guzman. I'm an architect. I started Habitante since I finished my university. I started with my final project that I got graduated because I won an award. And since then, I opened a lot of doors and I started ending here in Tamarindo.
Yeah. And one reason I like you guys is because you're kind of a one-stop shop for our clients. You know, so often when our clients are building new builds, we have to interview the architects, and then we have to interview, the construction side. So I like that for my clients because it's kind of one-stop shopping. But you were saying there are other advantages to having, the architecture and the construction under one.
Yes,
one shop.
That's the thing, because construction really is, especially in a foreign country, or even in your own country, there's always a lot of risks involved in construction. So basically by having the architect in one physical place, which is our office downtown here in Tamarindo, it was important for us to have a place here so clients can come and meet with us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other builders that we have here, and this is just a fact. They don't necessarily have a business place, and we found that that's very, very important to be able to be accountable to our clients and also secure our future clients. Yeah. So basically on risk management, this is where the advantage is. There's basically, we have the architect, who is Fernanda, who will sit down first with the client to establish their needs and see their vision and put the vision on paper. Yeah. Right away after, we can come in, and it's always up to the client's decision, but we can provide a price for the build, for the house of their dreams that they want to have. So they don't have to shop for the architect, shop for the construction company. And also, one of the big advantages, there's no language barriers. We're also present. We have 2 offices. Marina Construction is my construction division that builds for Habitante, has 2 offices in Canada. So we are around, we are accountable, and that makes, I believe, a big difference here.
2 big differences I've noticed. I noticed them immediately upon meeting you, but this is the problem we always have. One is sometimes the architect will kind of point fingers at the construction company point fingers at the architect, and here you're accountable. Like there's, it's if there's a problem, it's your problem, and you have to own responsibility for that too. And I think that's important also. And then also that you guys have a presence here, an office, that you have these different options, that you can present the different building materials. I think that's very important also. So thank you for doing that and for being here in Tamarindo. Okay, let's talk about this newest listing. So this is a pre-construction home, 4-bedroom, 4-bath. Tell us a little bit about where it's located and where in the process you are in construction.
Well, the house is located in Condominio El Rancho, Real. This house is was pre-designed, and we thought about having an amazing pool. Yes. And from there, the house started, because the pool was the view, the pool was the main activity of the house, and everything is around it. Yeah. And it's a semi-Olympic pool.
Yeah, it's a beautiful design.
Yeah.
So this is located in Rancho Villarreal. For those of you who may not know, Rancho Villarreal is a great development because it's located minutes from Tamarindo. So you've got all of the positives of Tamarindo, minutes from the beach, but it's not in right downtown, So a lot of my clients like to land there for that reason. It's a gated community.
That's the big factor.
Right.
That was a big factor for me when I decided to purchase, because I was able to put myself in someone else's shoes that wanted to purchase. Mm-hmm. And when we found the lot also has a most amazing view, a beautiful valley, very, very quiet, and basically that's where the property is located. I really invite anybody that really wants to know, come and see it. And see it. It's a great location.
It's a great location within a location, because Rancho Villarreal is a nice location anyway. Right. And then within there, you have condominiums, you have single family homes, and this is one of the best lots, in my opinion, not an ocean view, but an amazing valley, mountain, nature view. And it's a bit elevated. It's one of the nicest lots, I think, in the development.
I would say so. And what I like about it, it's very private.
Yeah.
So you're not right next to your neighbor, which, maybe would be a different thing if it would be downtown Tamarindo. It's a completely different vibe. It's a little bit more quiet. However, if you want to come to Tamarindo, if you want to come to the restaurants, it's a great location, very cosmopolitan. You're 15-minute drive.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So you can't see it's beachfront. However, you get all the commodities of being accessible to the beach. However, you get a little bit more quiet and a highly secure area.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you're closer to the schools, the private schools in the area. You're kind of centrally located on day to go and not be down here, downtown Tamarindo. But you're really close to Flamingo, Grande. You're closer than you would be if you were in Tamarindo itself. So I like that about it.
And the great thing also is that we can never underscore this one is that we're only a 45-minute drive from an international airport, which is Liberia.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to land in San Jose and drive 5.5 hours or 6 hours to location. We're right here. So you get off the plane, you come from your house, you get on the plane, get off the plane, boom, you're in your home.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually why many of you already know we have 4 offices located in the Guanacaste region, but we're all within an hour. All the offices are within an hour drive of the Liberia International Airport. There's a reason for that. It's because I always tell my clients, I can help you anywhere in the country because we can refer you to our trusted partners. But 99% of my clients want to be within an hour radius of the international airport just for ease of access.
Right.
So this home definitely has that and checks that box immediately. Really, I love the location. I love the story of you guys behind it. But my favorite part about the house is the design.
Yeah.
So let's talk, which is your baby, your creation. So talk a little bit about that. What was important to you in creating this home?
Well, at the beginning, what the property was so first of all is the view, the amazing view. So the house needed to be elevated. Like we needed to have that view, that height. And after that, well, it's more like a house for a family or it's different type of clients. But from the view and the social activities on the house, everything begins to grow.
Yeah, the layout's phenomenal, and your use of light it's a really light, bright design.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. What are some of your favorite aspects of the house?
Well, first we have 4 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Also, the house is elevated, so underneath, by elevating it, things evolve where we decide, hey, wouldn't it be nice to have like an awesome shaded garden area, which we then did with all the construction constraints because you need to have a nice ceiling. So when Fernanda goes, I want that, I'm starting to think, okay, well, how am I going to get this done?
Yeah.
And also to meet budget also, because we do want the house, we are pricing it aggressively. We want the house to move. And also that's important. It's one of the reasons why we partnered with Krain, with you guys, because we wanted to be surrounded by a team that has the same focus and the same drive as we did, and also the same professionalism. So that was very important to associate ourselves with you. And something you don't know, but we had been looking forward to meeting you a long time before, and we met this is maybe important, but we met all the real estate agents, and you and Peter were the only ones who showed up in person. And that went a long way for us because it meant that they didn't just send an employee or something like that. The real owners were here, and I can tell you they're the real deal. So
Thank you.
No problem.
I paid him $5. But we do appreciate that. I did not know that, and I appreciate you sharing that. Yeah, we eat, breathe, and sleep this stuff. It really is. You do too.
Yes.
And so this is going to be, it's a pre-construction home. We're going to share with you the listing details beneath, but it's really exciting, and we're excited for future projects with these guys too. And remember, we talked about this is a double opportunity. Not only are we talking about this listing, but also, potential future builds with our clients. We get asked that a lot. Sometimes our clients cannot find exactly what they're looking for. This is not a Chicago or Montreal where you have thousands of listings. This is a rural area. So if you are in that position and we need to buy land, we have due diligence requirements for that. It needs to come with certain, water. It needs to come with certain rights. But if you want to acquire that and use a team to build, sometimes it's difficult for us to recommend people because we're recommending them, and it's our clients who we take care of. So there are good builders in the area that we recommended out, but, and sometimes those guys get busy, right? So for us, it was special for us to meet you guys too, because this is an opportunity for our clients. And when we were talking about that, you said something that struck me. You said, yes, we want to build for clients and we're willing to do that and ready to do that. But you said you'd only take 3.
Correct. You have to be realistic, because for us, at the end of the day, it's all about quality and delivering on time. That's what makes the difference between us and others here. So basically what happened is there's been a construction boom at our share. Okay. So what happens, and keep in mind, I've done this in the past. That's why I know that I'm not going to do this again. So basically you just take on too much work.
Yeah.
And that's like a lot of construction companies. It's a nice problem to have. However, who gets the problem at the end? Usually it's the client. And this is what we didn't want to live again. So basically, on the design standpoint, there is a certain time frame that needs to take. However, we don't want to take 2 years to build your home.
Yeah.
And the capabilities to get good workers on site. You can have 10 projects, but it's just not going to work out.
Yeah.
So we cannot take over 3 projects, 3 houses at a time. So, and a house here, it's not 2 months to build. Okay, it's very important to understand. Anyone that tells you, oh, you'll have your house for 3 months, it's a minimum 6 to 8 months for a decent, anything above 200 square meters. That's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
So basically, we're able to take 3 houses, at a time. So it's almost 3 houses a year. And, if we're not able to, we will not take more either.
Yeah.
It's just for our sanity, client sanity, and also the fact that, we're being recommended, and for us, it's all about long term. So if this year we can't take you, and you're willing to wait a little bit, we'll let you know. Right now, we do have availability for 2 more houses, but once that's stopped, that's it.
Yeah. I appreciate that, because I think it's a trap that developers fall into. You want to say yes to the business and then you get too busy and no one's out.
Right.
So I can tell you speak from experience when you say that, and we appreciate that quality that you're promising in advance to the clients.
Exactly, and also because construction is always solutions, and design is the beginning, is a solution for the client, solution for their activities, and construction is the same. So taking 10 houses,
Yes,
it's not gonna be
right.
Yeah.
Good for anyone.
No,
Yeah.
and the important thing also is the follow-up during construction. So during construction, we're also counting.
Mhm.
So we have about a drone, and we've built before for clients here in Costa Rica, and it's basically every week or so we'll just send the upgrades, and whenever we're asking for payment requests, well, obviously all the justifiable advances are there, the certifications are there.
Yeah.
So it's a very structured approach, and there's also the warranty that we offer. So it's 1 year back to back. The structural, that is a 5 years on certain components, 10 on other components.
Right.
And also everything is certified. And when you're done with the house, a lot of times what happens is you're just left on your own. You have nothing. So we've developed an asset management manual, because I used to work in that. So why not? For us, it's just automatic, where you have every single technical drawing of the aspects of the house. And then you know who to call. Mainly the first year, you're going to call us also. And we're responsive. You're not going to be waiting 2, 3, 4 weeks for your door to be fixed.
Mhm.
We'll be there. So there is during construction, to be accountable and to know technically what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And also there's the after construction. That's an important thing.
Mm-hmm.
We also, here in Costa Rica, especially Guanacaste, we have a very dry period. So we build when it's dry. However, when it starts raining, all of these issues pop up. Well, Fernanda has been designing the house with the mind of all the drainage. So basically, we're ensuring that, we respect water in our building, because water does two things. It never climbs up a hill. It always goes down.
Yeah.
So we do our builds and according to respecting what water can do. Water can be very nice, but it can also be a lot of problems.
This is the benefit of this partnership you guys have, I think, because you're bringing this very Canadian mentality down here. Weekly updates,
Yes.
With drone footage, right? After service care,
Yeah.
the professionalism that I think we expect pursuant to those standards. And then I remember you saying you had went out to visit the site during the rainy season because you wanted to see how the water flowed.
Correct.
And you don't want to fight the water. You want to assist the water to be rerouted in cases of heavy rain in the rainy season. And that is, the Costa Rican local understanding of the environment. So that's a perfect team in my book, you guys. So thank you so much for taking the time to do this video with me today. If you guys are interested in this newest listing, please reach out to our team today. And also, if you're considering building here and you would like to sit down, as I am today, with Fernanda and Martin and talk to them about building, give us a call. We'll connect you immediately. All right. Thank you for joining us today. Ciao for now and buona vita.
Thank you.
Thank you.